gap. And if this player makes a run here and gets the ball here, and these people shift, and you're all the way out here, you won't recover in time. This will end up being a problem. So we always want to stay positionally about 10 to 15 yards away from your other players, so we're starting to create a shape where we're tightening up, getting more compact, and as we get into our half, it gets even more structured. So we'd have the 7 and 11 have dropped all the way back. The 6 and the 8 are in their position. The back 4 are in their position. Ball's on this side now. We're not super worried about this player. They're kind of out of play. If they swing the ball through and it gets to this player, we're going to step up, and now the 11 can push to here. Or even better, the 10 can shift, because the 10 in this case is a center position, can shift. So we have this kind of a movement. Now the 9 and the 10 are shifting from side to side. All right. And we're trying to force the passes that will pin them in a bit. Okay. So, but again, if the ball shifts over here, everybody's shifting here. 5 may push up, so the 4's got to cover here. The 8's got to push in to cover this line. 2's going to push in. This is still okay here. If the 7 is marking on the outside, this would be a mistake. Okay, so this is good, this is bad. If the 7 is not back, because they're tired and they're walking back, if I'm the 2, I'm saying, hey, get back and cover that person. I'm not doing that. That would be a mistake. Okay, so this would be a mistake if everybody was loaded up on one side. So again, positionally, is we want to stay tight. And then finally, in and around the box, the 9 would stay out, and the 10. So wherever the ball is, they should be shifting over to that side. The ball typically squirts out on the side where it is. So if we're going to recover the ball, it's probably on this half. All the left side players are back except for them. All the right side players are marking. Okay. 2's covering the far post. 3's covering the near post. 4 and 6 are looking for the drop pass. 4's probably floating in here, backing up 3. But you can see here where what often ends up happening is 11's up here, 8's here, right? So if it gets down to here, this person passes up to here. We pull the 8 out. And if everybody's not back, they may have numbers up on us. So it's important that everybody get back. We don't need 4 people waiting for the ball to come out. If the ball comes out here, the 7 will start to move up and go wide. The 8 will start to move up. We can hold the ball out here and let us reposition. Okay, can pass the ball forward, but we're not making counterattacks unless we have people up that are fast enough to make a counterattack. So we mostly want to possess the ball, and then we go right back to where we were before. Where we're playing the ball out, playing it up through the middle, playing it into their half. We're getting it into the box and hopefully making goals. So that's a little bit on the system. Hopefully that makes sense to you. We'll get better at it as we go over time, and hopefully now if you hear some coaching tips like please stay in your area, please mark players in your area, please stay on your side, left side or right side. You'll have a better sense of what that means. If you're playing a position like the 4 or 5, you should know where your backs are, and you should always have a 6 in front of you. If you're playing the 6 position, you should always have a sense of where your 8 and your 10 are. So, again, it's not just where you are, it's kind of where you are relative to everybody else. And like I said, we'll get better at this as we go. Thanks. Let me know if you have any questions.